Hereupon Ricky, be proud!
Hereupon Ricky, tough guy!
Hereupon Ricky, bestest!
Look at him. Barely hit a toe and he gets all the praise.
Let him have his glory. A few days ago, the villagers wouldn't give him the time of day. Besides, won't you miss him just a little bit?
Chief Dunga, Ricky beat Dino Beast. Does Ricky still have debt?
No, Ricky. Your debts are repaid. However, while you were gone, your little pawns ate like ravenous Oluga. It set Chief Dunga back quite a bit. No pawn, no frontier village. A new prophecy has been told. Our hereupon Slayer of Dino Beast will further his legend by accompanying the Hum-Hum on their travels and bringing peace to the lands of Bayonis.
Oh, Ricky never hear this.
It was prophesied many years ago.
Chief lying. Chief make a prophecy 1 minute ago. Oh, Ricky mad.
Ricky, go with these people. For the sake of the village, you must go. My instinct is never wrong. Do not worry, Ricky. Your little pawns will be taken care of.
Which ones are Ricky's little babies? Yeah, they're there. They're not that cute.
Stomach rumble.
Dadapon need food!
Dadapon need food now!
Dada? Ricky, what on Bionis is going on?
Friends, meet Ricky, Wifey Pon, and Little Pon.
You have got to be
Babies.
joking.
They're cute.
And children. Ricky, how old are you?
Ricky have 40 years. Oh, friends look puzzled.
Not puzzled, just surprised.
Ricky! Oka borrow monies for Little Pond's food. Chief Dunga know best. Ricky must work for Little Ponds to have good life.
Ricky will. Okay, Oka. Ricky, happy to join friends.
Ryan happy too. Come on, furball.
You got babies.
Now you can return with your head held high, my dear.
Indeed. Thank you, Dunga. My thanks for your gracious help.
Not at all. Peace has been restored to the Makna region. On behalf of all Nopon, thank you.
Chief Dunga is very fond of Melia.
Same hom-hom, different world. Not fair if you ask me.
Chief Dunga, will you kindly grant these Homs passage to Eryth Sea? It is my promise to them.
Without question. These hom-hom fought valiantly in aid of our village. And a request by you, my dear, cannot go unanswered. I shall inform the villagers at once.
You are too kind. The chief has spoken. You should depart for Eryth Sea at once. Prepare your things and see me when you are ready.
Cool. I like how Ricky is now leader. But, hello! It's been a bit. Yeah. We're back with the crew. I believe we're going to Eryth Sea at this point. So, that's fun. Something different. I'm just excited to progress, get through this game, get to the second game. I've never fully played through the second game, so that'll be a interesting thing for me, and start the third game. So probably 6 years from now we'll have all 3 of them done. But hey, it's something I wanted to do. And spicing up with other things in between, so if you're not into this, hopefully there's something you'll be into. I just love these games so much. I couldn't not do them on the channel, essentially. I guess the lighting's kind of dark, but it kind of fits the area. That's pretty. That fire has no right to be that pretty. Fire has no right being prettier than me. Okay. That sounded so conceited. Just meant as a person in general. Not that I'm pretty or ugly. I'm in the middle. Okay. What's up?
Melia, what will you do now?
I would like to repay you for your help. Permit me to act as your guide to Eryth Sea.
Of course.
Sure.
We'd love you to.
But I must warn you. Eryth Sea is vast. Do you know where you wish to go?
There's a dark tower at the head of the Bionis. I saw it in a vision. That's where I must go.
A dark tower? Then we need not search at all.
So you've heard of it?
Heard of it? I have seen it. A dark tower at the head of the Bionis. Only one place fits that description. So you know it? I believe what you saw was Prison Island.
Prison Island. Dixon said the same thing.
Indeed. Melia, have you ever been there?
I have not set foot upon the island, but I know of it. Prison Island is sealed. No one may enter without Imperial sanction.
Imperial sanction, eh? That means we'll be needing someone to grant us entry. I've heard that Eryth Sea is home to an empire ruled by the High Entier. They might be our best chance.
You are knowledgeable for a Homs.
Sanctions? Empires? Anyone help here?
A sanction is permission from someone important. An empire must be a place ruled by an emperor. In other words, we need an emperor's permission to enter the island.
This emperor, is he important?
Long before we Homs built the colonies, a group of so-called royal types, or imperials, ruled our lands. Think of them like the heads of our colony, but with much greater influence and power.
Now I get it. Dunban knows more than a textbook.
Are you kidding? That's first year Homs history, Rhine.
I might have slept through that class. So when do we get to meet these high-end
History's important.
You are so... Oh, forget it. First, we must travel to the Imperial capital.
We'll see how easy it is to see this emperor.
My promise was to be your guide. I will not break it.
Melia, isn't that the...
The shortcut to Eryth Sea? Yes.
Okay. Let's take our fuzzy buddy and we go. To Eryth Sea, to the new adventure. This is that little prophecy hut. We're doing all the heart-to-hearts later. We're gonna do like a big old episode of them, I guess. That'll be like a last-minute roundup kind of thing. Ta-da! Transfer guide. Me can send you to Eryth Sea in flash of light. Are you ready to go? Yes. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Pretty water.
What is it?
Friends, jumping ball. All go to Eryth.
Jump? In that? You're nuts, Furball.
You have nothing to fear. This will take us to Eryth Sea.
You have nothing to fear, but fear itself. Everybody be Jesus-ing up in here, walking on water. Stuff happening. Chapter 8. We're flying through this. Eryth Sea up on the wing? Shoulder? Something. We're somewhere. That's for sure.
Who would have thought Eryth Sea was right on top of Ricky's village? Dive deep enough, you can reach their tree.
Perhaps you should try.
Might do. Haven't decided yet.
Is something wrong?
Aren't you curious? About why we're going to Prison Island, I mean.
It is not common for Homs to visit this region. You may have good reason, but forgive me. I do not pry into other people's business.
It's definitely bugging her, Shulk.
How dare you, you clown?
It's okay, Melia. We're not strangers anymore.
Well, You were right.
So then you'll listen to our story?
Yes. Tell me why you were here.
Basically, it all started when...
It'd be funny if they just made you listen to it. Like, no, I did not just spend the last 20 hours playing that.
I had heard about the Mechon assault on the lower regions, but did not know the situation was so grave. How lucky we are. Hey, what's that?
Is that?
You are looking at Prison Island.
So that's Prison Island.
Yes. And that is the Imperial capital, Alchemoth.
Spaceshipy.
It's not just me, right? A floating city's a bit weird.
Built with superior defenses in mind.
Incredible. What technology makes this possible?
I do not know, and I've never had the need to.
You don't know? It doesn't freak you out?
You can eat bread without knowing how to bake it. Makes sense to me.
You will need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island.
Okay.
We will travel to the capital first.
And how do you expect us to get up there? Fly?
There is a transporter up ahead. We can use that.
We've been deep sea diving. Now we're gonna fly? This place gives me the creeps. I guess we don't have a choice. Right. Onwards to the capital.
Brian, you big complainer.
What is it, Dunban?
It's a sight to behold. Those look like anti-Mechon defense systems.
Blackwell Shore. Luckily we ground a bit before we got here, so these are relatively easy at this point.
Don't let a single one escape.
But I think it's still important to keep up on our grounds. It's a good sign when the first monsters starting out don't even acknowledge you, being like, yeah, you're pretty good level. Beautiful trees, though. Like, pretty environment. I love the stars. Just, wow. Move your butt, Ricky. Move your butt, Charla. Very pretty. Yeah, they definitely put some work and love into this. Teleporty. Hovering Reef 1. Okay, we're starting to get into stuff that might have more of a problem with us being here. Hey, recognize these things? So, by the presence of these here, I'd assume that they are the ones who built that system by the town to store all those energy cylinders. How do you topple a nebula?
Oh, really? Sure you won't shoot yourself in the paw?
Oh no! Ricky need paws!
Charlotte, cut him some slack.
Ricky need a pause. So cute. Despair Clover. I didn't know Monokuma was in this.
Who are these guys? Are those wings on their head? They must be high Entia. Welcome home, Lady Melia.
Lady?
Huh?
Thank you, Captain. These Homs and this Nopon are my guests. See them safely to the guest quarters. Give them anything they need.
As you wish. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Lord, lady.
Melia, are you?
Yeah.
Melia.
I cannot speak now, but I shall fulfill my promise.
I understand.
I will arrange for an audience with the Emperor. Will you wait?
We won't move an inch. Trust me.
My thanks.
Lady Melia, he says. Shulk, you thinking the same as me?
Whatever her position is here, Melia won't let us down.
I'm sure you're right.
More of these guys.
I must report the Telethia's defeat to His Majesty and request entry to Prison Island. Shulk is depending on me. I must hurry to the audience chamber.
Cute outfit. Looks like it would be uncomfortable as heck, though. Okay. Get to play as Melia for a little bit. Instead of just having her walk up the hallway in the cutscene, nope. We gotta walk 10 feet.
You say the second consort's child survived her ordeal?
Forgive me, First Consort. I, Tyrea, vow to see your orders fulfilled.
Whilst she's in the capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His Majesty and the child's loathsome goons will go. How, pray tell, will you avoid the guards?
I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, your stupidity bores me.
Your Highness,
Enough of your drivel!
We will have our chance when she stakes her claim to the throne.
Ooh, love that outfit. At least the back plate of it. Alchemoth. Futuristic-y looking city. Home of the High Entia. Home of the long walks to get through literal rooms. There's a big painting coming up of, I think, the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Hey.
Welcome home, Lady Millie. I'm overjoyed to see that you're safe and sound. Yeah. Big stone carving that almost looks like, ironically, like the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl monsters. What were they? Dialga and... I don't know, but it totally looks like them to me. Okay. Dialga and Palkia, something weird. Ascension Hall. Beautiful. Wish I could put them in my house. Oh. My husband loves big, wide staircases. Audience chamber.
Melia Antiqua, First Princess, has returned, Your Majesty.
Raise your head.
Your Majesty.
The Telethia rained havoc on countless veteran knights. You triumphed where they could not. I find it difficult to suppress these feelings of pride for you, my kin.
But, Your Majesty, I failed to return with any of the subjects you entrusted to me. My inexperience cost them their lives.
We will grieve for them, but it could not have been avoided. It was their duty and honor to fight beside you. They were all aware of your limits.
Emperor!
Keep those feelings of frustration close to you. It will help you to remember the debt you owe to those that have fallen.
Jeez.
Your Majesty, concerning such debts, there were others who aided me.
The Homs and Nopon that accompanied you to the capital, they have been arrested by Imperial security.
Shulk and his companions?
Yes, for reasons pertaining to the weapon this Shulk possesses.
Shulk's weapon? Do you mean the Monado?
So it is true. If that weapon is truly the Monado, we shall be forced to take action.
Why?
There is a legend, passed down through the generations, of a divine weapon, the Monado. It is said that the Bionis itself bestows the blade upon a chosen one. However, if the chosen one is black of heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Among High Entia exist the good and bad alike. Homs and Nopon are no different. If this boy is the chosen one.
The Divine Seer's interrogation will reveal where his allegiances lie.
So you intend to keep them confined?
We must.
Father, I mean, Your Majesty. I assure you, Shulk is of pure heart.
As my successor, you will play a role of great importance. Calm your spirit and be patient.
Dear sister, I can see the Emperor's words have confused you.
Brother.
His Majesty has spoken. He recognizes you as the Crown Princess. You are to be the next ruler of the High Entia.
Me? And not you?
Yes. The Emperor asked for my counsel, and I told him as I tell you now. You will make a fine Empress. There is no one more suited to leading our people. You proved that when you dispatched the Telethia.
I don't know what to...
Melia.
But the soldiers. I am not fit to rule. I should visit their families and beg for pardon.
Melia, you know that this is not allowed.
I know. But it does nothing for the guilt I feel.
It is as the Emperor said. Grieve their departing, and engrave in your heart their great deeds.
That would be hard.
I will.
You are right to question these things, but take pride in who you are. The Emperor has chosen wisely in you, Melia.
I am to be Crown Princess.
Kind words, but I don't know how true he's talking. Lady with the skirt.
The Ministries of Research and Records are united in support of His Majesty's decision. I, Minister Lorithia, have no objection to your appointment.
I understand.
I would never openly question our Divine Emperor. But the wielder of the Monado, the Chosen One, might be a useful tool.
Long cutscene. Sorry, I always forget. Wake up, controller.
You think so too?
Yes, but a lowly servant of the realm such as myself could never question His Majesty. However, if the Divine Seer were to intervene...
The Seer could free Shulk.
They should be exchanging words as we speak.
Idiot bird brains. What do we do? A fancy prison is still a prison.
Yeah.
What happened to Melia? I don't see her locked up in here with us.
Exactly. She's in on this.
Shulk, any thoughts here?
Melia won't let us down. She promised to take us to Prison Island. And she's not the kind of person to break a promise.
Okay, Shulk. You win. I believe you. And if you believe Melia, then no arguments from me.
He is the only person, like... I'm trying to gather my thoughts. Ryan seems so argumentative, and then Shulk, it's just like, yeah, whatever you want, bud.